Hey there, Martin Unix here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are transforming tapered hair with natural lock extensions. Let's get into it. Before we begin, take a look at the current state of the hair. You'll notice some recession around the middle area. My client had actually cut off the locks some time back. So today we are beginning back to life. This time with a clean, natural looking reinstall that blends perfectly with the tapered look. Now I am starting with clean sectioning to create a neat and balanced foundation for installation. For the first lock, I am creating a small box part to match the density of the existing hair and give the final look natural and well blended. Once I began interlocking, everything started flowing so smoothly, moving from left to right, up and down, then right to left. The pattern felt clean, satisfying, and super easy to control on this tapered setup. At first, the blend was looking really natural and well matched to the client's taste, but somehow along the process, I started noticing a slight mismatch developing at the roots, and that definitely caught my attention. As I continued, I decided to pick a strand and properly compare the density, and immediately I realized the match wasn't quite right. That's one thing about lock installations. Sometimes you have to pause, reassess, and change the approach instead of forcing the process. So at this point, I carefully undid the section in preparation for a better technique that would blend more naturally with the client's hair. Looking closely, you can tell some areas of the hair had lost a bit of body, most likely from previous tension and chemical processing, since the hair and color before. The good thing though is that the hair is still actively growing, and that's always a positive sign. At this stage, I am lightly crocheting the portions in preparation for the attachment. I am not overworking the hair, just enough to create a neat foundation that will help the extension blend more naturally and hold securely. For this process, I am using a double crochet pin, which makes the work smoother and gives me better control while handling finer sections like this now. Small details like this really makes a difference when aiming for a clean and long-lasting lock installation. Now we can clearly see the outcome. After completing the sectioning and lightly crocheting the prepared areas, the recessed section is beginning to look much more organized, fuller, and easier to work with already. What I really like here is that despite the thinning we noticed earlier, the hair is slowly regaining strength and showing signs of recovery. With the right technique, proper tension control, and patience, even delicate areas like this can still achieve a clean and natural looking lock foundation. At this point, I am preparing the strand for attachment by gently plucking away the weak and hopefully loose hairs around the combed tip. This helps leave behind a healthier foundation that's better able to sustain the installation and hold firmly over time. I then divided both the loose section and the grafting section into two parts to create a more precise intersection during the attachment. My usual formula is simple but very effective, overlapping about an inch on each side before intersecting them evenly. This creates a much more seamless connection, and once the crocheting begins, you can really see the blend coming together naturally and securely, almost as if the lock grew that way on its own. Even at this point, the fullness and the structure are already coming together beautifully. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to your friends. And if you are new here, hit that subscription button and join the family. Now it's time to refine the strand and bring everything together. I begin by lightly roughening the intersection point before switching to the single crochet needle for a more detailed refinement process. As I crochet the strand, notice how the connection becomes tighter, smoother, and much more natural looking. I then palm roll and gently stretch the strand, not just for shaping, but also to demonstrate the strength we have built through the attachment. And just like that, the strand comes out looking full, seamless, and absolutely flawless. For the next strand, I decided to use a different grafting approach. Simple, clean, and very effective. This time, there is no subdivision at the ends, just a direct attachment technique with a more mature setup. I kept the loose side from the roots flatter, while the opposite side remained slightly pointed. That stretch allows the extension to wrap in more naturally, creating a smoother and stronger connection during the attachment process. Notice how clean the blend looks from root to tip, with each strand sitting naturally despite of the different grafting approaches used. After crocheting everything into place and refining the strand to perfection, the outcome came out incredibly clean. And once I compared the first two completed extensions side by side, the difference was absolutely superb, full, seamless, and naturally blended. At this point, I will be repeating the same procedure across the remaining sections. So, if you'd love a more detailed and beginner-friendly breakdown with slower demonstrations, make sure you check out more tutorials right here on the channel. Stay with me till the end and enjoy how this entire transformation unfolds step by step. And if you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like, comment, and share to your friends. And if you are new here, hit that subscription button and join the family. You can also book my services through the details in the description. And for those interested in mastering lock techniques professionally, I also offer online classes. Full details are in the description. Most importantly, support the channel by joining membership and grabbing some of our merch. Your support truly helps these tutorials coming.
Hello everyone, this is your boy the Niftian, aka Dart from Richmond, Virginia. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Martin Unix. I was recently advised to go to him for my locks to get reattached. I cut my hair off about a year and a half ago, but I kept the locks because I figured that maybe one day I might want to reattach, and I'm so glad that I did, and I'm so glad that I was told about Martin. Still looking really, really good. The locks are still attached. You can't even tell where. I've had people trying to get up in my head and see exactly where they were reattached at. You can't even tell because he did such an amazing job with the reattachment. I've washed my hair, twisted it, played in it, moisturized it, have had absolutely no issues whatsoever. Please, if you're ever wondering who's a good loctician to go to, somebody who's really going to take care of you, whether you're in the States, Kenya, or any other country, it's definitely worth that trip to go see Martin Unix.
Here I am displaying the first 4 completed strands to really showcase the seamless appearance and consistency of the installation. After completing the section, I loosely pulled the locks into a middle pony just to get a feel of the overall density and balance before moving on to the shampooing stage. Now it's time to get a gentle wash and towel dry. And honestly, this is where the artistry really gets tested. A weak installation will usually begin shifting or loosening at this stage. But as you can see, the locks remain firm, neat, and completely undisturbed. Now I am stepping into one of my favorite techniques. And if you've been learning with me for a while, I am sure some of you already recognizes what's happening. So go ahead and drop it in the comment section. What technique am I using at this point? And why do you think it works well on this type of hair? Let's have a real conversation down below, because I love seeing how much you guys are picking up from these tutorials over time. At this stage, I am applying a soothing oil around the base to help nourish the scalp and keep the freshly installed locks feeling comfortable and refreshed. I then spread a little amount through the length of the locks before wrapping everything up with a gentle mist spray to keep the locks hydrated and looking lively. To complete the transformation, I am giving the look a clean taper fade with a fresh trim and sharp outline. This part really brings everything together by enhancing the contrast between the locks and the faded sides, giving the entire style that crisp polished finish. There's finally that moment of relief as the locks begin to sway freely, showing just how natural, lightweight, and well blended the installation turned out. I then pull them into a ponytail to reveal the fullness and overall balance of the style before letting the client to take the satisfying final outcome for the very first time. At this final reveal, the client is visibly happy and giving his own joyful, satisfied reaction. And he finally shared his full sentiments about the transformation, confirming the experience, the confidence, and the outcome in his own words.
Hey y'all, this is the Niftian. I want to give an update and a shout out to Martin Unix. So it's been about a month since I've had my lock reattachment performed while I was in Kenya. And as you can see, everything is still looking great, still strong. So many people have looked at my hair and like, well, where exactly did he do the reattachment? They couldn't believe it. I've had people think that I got extensions put in, fake hair. I'm like, nope, this is all my hair. Martin was highly recommended. Went to him. He did a superb job. I call him Martin the Magician because it's magic, exactly what he did. Like I said, it's been over a month. Everything is still holding really strong. I've since washed my hair, got my hair retwisted, moisturized, everything pulled, and there have been absolutely no issues whatsoever. I highly, highly, highly recommend, whether you are in America, you are in Kenya, you are in England, any country, any continent, you want a master loctician, Martin Unix is where you need to go.
And that's it. Clean, seamless, and naturally blended. Stay locked for more tutorials to come.